feeling like you could be navigating your career with a bit more, well, insight. Like maybe you want to see the map before you set off on that next stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Today, we're diving deep into a tool that aims to provide just that kind of clarity. CareerLeap. Think of it as, I guess, a shortcut to understanding your professional landscape.
Exactly right. We've spent some time actually exploring CareerLeap. It's a platform designed really to help you map out your career.
Okay.
We're going to pull back the curtain a bit and show you exactly what it does, how it works, based on our walkthrough of its features.
Right. Consider this your guided tour. We'll walk through what CareerLeap offers, step by step. By the end, you should have a pretty solid sense of whether this is a resource that could genuinely help you chart your professional course. So where does this journey begin?
Well, the initial steps are quite user-friendly, actually. The platform offers a really streamlined sign-up. The user we observed opted for the Google account sign-up. It's just a quick, easy authentication, and, well, just like that, you're inside.
And immediately you land on your personal dashboard. Saw that. It's a clean, pretty intuitive interface that greets you.
Yeah.
And it displays an initial level. This level probably reflects your baseline profile strength, maybe from the initial resume, but gives you a starting point.
That sounds right. It gives you that baseline to see your progress later.
Yeah.
Seems like a straightforward entry point, really.
Yeah.
It is.
And the core of CareerLeap really kicks in with understanding your existing skills.
Right.
The user we followed clicked on an upload resume button, selected a PDF of their resume. This is like a fundamental first step.
Absolutely. So you upload your resume, and then what happens? Tell us about that analysis.
Okay, so the platform uses natural language processing, NLP, to identify keywords, patterns in your resume, things commonly associated with specific skills.
What's particularly insightful here, I think, is how quickly it synthesizes your experience. It might even reveal, hidden skill adjacencies you hadn't really thought about.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. In the example we looked at, skills like digital advertising, Google Ads, Python, data analysis, they were all identified, among others.
And you see this happening live.
You do, yeah. The dashboard updates in real time as these skills are extracted.
Okay, so it's taking your past experience, translating it into this clear list of skills that the platform can then use. Now, once it has this inventory of your abilities, what's the next move?
So here's where it gets really interesting. Based on those identified skills, CareerLeap suggests potential career paths. Paths that align with your current strengths or maybe ones you might find intriguing to explore.
Right.
The platform presents you with various options. In our example, we saw suggestions like marketing manager, data analyst, growth hacker appearing right there on the dashboard.
So it's like getting some initial career suggestions based on your existing toolkit, almost like a preliminary career consultation just from your resume.
Exactly. Based purely on that documented experience.
So say one of those paths sparks your interest. What do you do then?
Let's take that growth hacker example. The user we observed clicked on a generate plan option linked to that path.
Okay.
The system then takes, a moment to process the information. And it creates a tailored learning journey, specifically for becoming a growth hacker.
A tailored learning journey. That sounds like it could be really useful. What does that actually entail? What does it look like?
Well, the generated plan incorporates something called a skills gap analysis.
Okay.
And this is a really valuable feature. It highlights where your current skills already align with the growth hacker role. And maybe more importantly, it pinpoints the specific areas where you need to develop new skills.
Right, the gaps.
Exactly. And below that analysis, structured learning modules designed specifically to bridge that very skills gap. It essentially lays out a potential route. Here's what you still need to learn.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's not just saying, here's a job title, but more, here's your foundation, here are the missing pieces, and look, here's a possible way to acquire them.
Precisely.
Now, what if you're curious about a completely different direction? Are you stuck?
No, not at all. The platform definitely accommodates that exploration. The user we followed then clicked a clear focus button on the growth hacker path. This essentially resets the dashboard, brings back that initial list of suggested career paths, gives you a clean slate to consider other options.
So you're not locked into a single choice. You can easily explore different possibilities. What path did they investigate next?
This time, they selected digital marketing specialist, and just like before, clicked to generate a learning plan for that role. The platform then went through a similar process, analyzing the required skills, comparing them to the user's profile again.
And what did that learning plan look like? Was the structure, significantly different?
The structure was very similar. It presented another skills gap analysis, but this time tailored to the specifics of a digital marketing specialist,
Right.
followed by, again, a set of relevant learning modules designed to help acquire the necessary skills for that field.
Mm-hmm.
The user then scrolled through the different learning topics included within this specific plan. Let them get a sense of the curriculum involved.
So you can really get into the nitty-gritty of what you'd actually be learning for each potential path. Now, it's not just about passively viewing a plan, is it? Seems like there was an element of interaction.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is where the platform incorporates elements to encourage active participation.
How so?
Well, the user we observed marked a specific module. It was data visualization best practices within the digital marketing plan, marked it as done. And the platform immediately acknowledged this completion. They earned 50 XP experience points.
XP. Okay.
Yeah. Think of it as a measure of how much you're interacting with the learning materials.
Ah, right.
And their progress towards reaching the next level, level 2,
Yeah.
and also their progress specifically on the digital marketing specialist path, that was updated instantly.
XP, levels, progress tracking. It sounds like they're trying to make the process more engaging, almost like a game.
That's precisely the intention, yeah.
Like,
By incorporating these sort of gamified elements, CareerLeap aims to keep users motivated, keep them invested in their learning journey.
makes sense.
It provides that sense of accomplishment for completing modules and encourages, continued engagement.
Beyond these bigger learning modules, does the platform offer anything for more frequent, maybe shorter interactions, like daily check-ins?
Yes, it does. There's a feature called Daily Sparks.
Daily Spark.
Yeah, they're presented as small, quick, micro challenges designed for daily engagement. The user we followed completed one titled, Reflect on a Success. Just a quick reflection task. For completing this brief activity, they earned another 10 XP and also started a daily streak. Again, further encouraging consistent interaction.
Little nudges.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about fostering those small, consistent steps alongside the larger learning goals.
So encouraging regular actions in addition to the bigger objectives. Now, what if you have specific questions? Or need more personalized guidance along the way?
That's where the AI coach feature comes in.
AI coach, okay.
The user navigated to this section and posed a specific question. Which tasks does a business intelligence analyst have?
Right.
The AI, which is named Leap, it processed the query and provided a pretty relevant answer directly within the chat interface. So it offers that immediate, on-demand information and guidance when you need it.
It's like having a career-focused assistant ready to answer your questions. But it's not solely focused on skills and career paths, though, is it? I recall seeing something about well-being.
That's right. Yeah, CareerLeap also integrates a mood tracker.
Mood tracker.
Yeah. The user we observed logged their mood as very positive. It highlights the platform's intention to encourage self-reflection and track overall well-being as, part of the career development process.
Interesting.
It kind of acknowledges that your emotional state can definitely influence your career journey and provides a space for that self-awareness.
That's an interesting and maybe often overlooked aspect of career development. Good point. And what about those experience points, the XP you've been earning? What's the purpose? Where do they go?
Good question. The earned XP can be used in the Rewards Vault.
Rewards Vault.
Users can browse and redeem their XP for preset rewards offered within the platform. But interestingly, CareerLeap also allows for personalization here.
How so?
The user we followed added their own custom reward. It was Tim Hortons coffee, setting a cost of 100 XP.
Huh, nice.
Yeah. So this adds a layer of personalized motivation. It lets you work towards something that's personally valuable to you within the platform's ecosystem.
That's a neat personal touch. Makes the rewards feel more tangible, more relatable, I guess. So after exploring all these different features, the skills, the paths, the AI, the rewards, what was the final state of the user's dashboard? Where did they end up?
Well, the user ultimately returned to the main dashboard. Even though they'd explored the digital marketing specialist plan, generated that learning journey, they then chose to clear the focus on that path as well, which brought the dashboard back to its initial state right after the resume analysis. where all the suggested career paths were once again available for exploration.
Right.
It really emphasizes the flexibility the platform offers,
Okay.
to try out different options without any firm commitment.
Okay, so to quickly recap our exploration of CareerLeap, we've seen a platform that kicks off using AI, analyzes skills from your resume.
Yep.
From there, it proposes potential career paths, lets you generate personalized learning plans, complete with those skills gap analyses and the learning
Provides
modules.
a structured learning.
It brings in gamification through XP and levels, offers those daily sparks for consistent engagement,
The micro challenge.
provides AI-powered guidance through the chatbot Leap, includes a mood tracker for well-being,
Mhm.
and even lets you customize your own rewards. It really seems to offer quite a comprehensive approach, doesn't it?
It does. It aims to help you understand your skills, explore various career options, and potentially map out a real pathway for professional growth.
It seems to be a multifaceted tool in your career development toolkit, as you said.
Exactly.
So for you listening, it really prompts the question, how might a platform like CareerLeap fit into your own career aspirations?
Mm.
What career paths are you personally curious about exploring right now? And could a tool like this provide the structure, maybe the insights you need to take those first steps?
Yeah, it's definitely something worth considering as you continue to navigate your own professional journey. Gives you a lot to think about.